Hey guys, Matt with 1211 Collective here with Aaron. We're going to give you 5 not so cheap gift ideas for the holidays.
But we actually have a couple more than 5 on the table. I think we have 7.
Whatever, dude. Sounds like a good
Pick
plan.
5 of them.
I'm going to start off with the small rig. They have a new version of this, but the reason I picked this is because it's on sale 40% off right now. And for like $220, you can get this 212 watt. But what I love about this is it can double as so many other things. It can charge your laptop. I sometimes use it for my audio bag to run, just our recorder off of that. And you can probably charge your cameras. You can plug it into your USB-C, anything. And so it's not just DTAP. That's what I love about it. And it also lasts forever. FX6s, even on the red, I think I get like 2.5, almost 3 hours from it sometimes.
I mean, I think that usually when we're on set with that battery, it's running some accessory, right? Yeah. Because it is handy.
Super versatile.
Oftentimes we're not right next to an outlet, or all of our stingers are going for something that's actually needed. And so we'll have something like you said, like our premix, and it's going to run that, right? Because we need something that's going to make sure that it lasts all day long, or for whatever, or we're charging our phones.
It also works with another gift that I was about to show, but it will run that for quite a long time. And so I just love the size of it. It's 212, it's big, but it's not too big. And so it's kind of nice to just know that you can rely on this thing. And I just think it's super versatile because it can charge your laptop if you're editing and DIT work and things. I think it's really cool.
I think something that I've found that I probably use the most are these little SanDisk Pro blades. It's amazing. It's really cool. It's a hard drive, super simple. If you have the right camera, you can plug it in as your drive right directly in from camera. Also, then you can have it when you're traveling as a hard drive that you just plug into your computer. They have all types of attachments. They have this project. They have a station where you put 4 of these blades in, and you can up to 16 terabytes. They have a RAID that you can plug these in, and it goes directly into the RAID. It's just super convenient, and I think that since we have so many of us that are working together, we can take these, and I can just be like, hey, I need you to take this file, and it's there instead of having to mess with a bunch of drives. And yes, you can do it with any drive.
Sometimes the cloud stuff is just a pain in the butt, and you just can't do it. Or whatever.
Well, and like let's say that we're running like a T9 Shield or whatever. That's cool, but with us all having this system where we have our stations, we can just take this and we plug it in, and it's not using another USB-C output. And that's what I like.
You see that one? It's red on the side. Like I just color code them, and that's what I name the drives, and so I just know which is which. And it's real quick, but up to 16 terabyte of SSD, and it's extremely fast, like 2200 megabits a second or something. So
it's running. It runs our red stuff without a problem.
Yeah.
Now the mirror, not fast. So just to be warned, if you buy the SanDisk Pro mirror, that's not fast. That's a RAID, and that's meant for storage.
This is a very specific product. It's not everybody knows what a small HD is, but this one of the things that I picked up is for our FX6s that are running now, and so it's actually on that one. But they have touch capability now, and it's actually really cool. If you get it set up properly and run, you can touch focus. You can go through some of the menu system, that kind of stuff. Change your white balance, and it's just because we run red, it's feels
kind of becoming a habit
to that, and I love it, and overall it works pretty good. And so if you have anybody who owns an FX6 looking for a cool
FX6 idea, with a small HD specifically,
it has to be a small HD Cine. So maybe it's a little too specific, but I can tell you, I've really enjoyed it. And
if you run the FX6 and you have a small HD Cine, I don't know. Okay, so I guess it's my turn again. So this is what we walked when we were looking through the office of things that we thought were cool. This came up, and I would say that this is actually super cool with a caveat. So this is this is Matt's. I said the caveat because this is not mine. This is the Peter McKinnon series VND. What I like about this is that this has the magnetic quick connect, and it is very convenient for that side, front and rear. So you're not having to unscrew or pop off.
You just get a connector for every lens, and then you
just pops on, and that's super cool. What I don't like about this one specifically, and there's multiple ones, but this one specifically has the VND, the variable ND filter, and it also has your circular polarizer. all in one. Now that's super cool. And there have been a few times where we're getting BTS or we're looking at screens, like twice, where it's come in super handy that you have a circular polarizer that you can adjust for a screen. Other than that,
90% of the time when you turn that thing, you want it to open up.
Right. I would say other than that, this thing has been nothing but a headache.
Yeah.
That's me being completely blunt. I like a VND specifically by itself, not a VND with a circular polarizer, but you can get this without the circular polarizer that has the quick disconnect. And like I said, the magnetic just makes it easy to get on and catch instead of having to.
Well, to explain why the circular polarizer and the VND is a pain is because when you turn
they both rotate.
It's the CP that's actually engaging.
Yeah.
So you have to use two hands to try. Well, if you're just trying to make a quick adjustment, you have to get the other hand in your.
Or if you're in the middle of filming and you're changing, it's rough.
Yeah,
so this is cool.
What I'm saying is 99% of the time, 95% of the time, just get the one without the CP.
I think 99 was closer.
Yeah, I think it's a cool product because you can just put the quick connects on.
Yeah, the system is great.
Yeah.
This specific one is not great, but the system that they have on this with the magnetic quick connect is legit.
All right, so this next one it is a bit expensive, but this is my favorite product of 2025.
Yeah.
And this is the Storm ADC by Aperture. I'm just telling you right now, these things are amazing. So we bought the 3 light kit, and what you get with that, first of all, is incredible value for the money, but also
incredible quality of light.
Oh, dude. So if you guys don't know what the Storm lighting is and the Blair chip and all that, go research that. Your whites look better, color looks better, skin, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
I am, because of this chip, I'm an Aperture through and through now.
Strictly.
We were like nan light, this. Now it's just like this right here.
Yeah.
That Blair chip changed everything. And we own the 1200X, the 600, and these ADCs.
Mm-hmm.
The kit is cool because it comes. First of all, it comes with more like a PL kind of mount instead of like the click Bowens thing. You still have Bowens mounts with them, but it just turns. And so this is just a light bulb. It's easy to throw in a room and get really high quality light instantly. And man, I've used this so many times for ambient stuff or whatever.
We're using 2 right now.
Yeah, they're one on the back wall back there. Here's the Fresnel. Again, just quick connect. You can put barn doors on it, make sure that everything's going well. They have this super cool little for hair light or whatever. It's the quickest softbox I've ever used. And they're actually making these in bigger sizes. I'm excited. We'll buy some of those. But yeah, that's how quick that thing gets put up. And then also it can be run on V-mount. And so that's what I was saying. If you have a bigger V-mount, like the 12 that I have that comes with these cables and the quick, you can also run it off of USB-C. And so there's so many little things that you could do. I don't know about you guys, but we've been in situations out in the wilderness that you just need a cool light and make a rim light or something.
Yep.
It's just a great, easy thing to travel with. And I actually recently threw a couple of these in my luggage that I couldn't take the entire case with me, and I still had amazing light for what we need. Now, ADC is not a ton or 80 watts, but it's actually more than that. It's like an output of, I don't remember what the equivalent is, but they're pretty bright. They look really good, and the light quality is amazing. So my favorite product.
It's funny because of convenience. We found ourselves using these more than our bigger lights sometimes. Obviously, unless you need that output, a lot of times we run these lights at 1%. But these, it gives the output, it gives the quality. It's super convenient. Yeah. One thing that you were talking about being out in the wilderness and it being V-mount, I know in the past we had struggled with the lights that we were using. The connections, like you said, you can run it to a V-mount. The connections just weren't as convenient to use. You could use them, but they weren't as convenient. One thing I like about this is the V-mount attachment on the side, so you can just attach the battery to the side of the actual light itself instead of having to figure some way to rig it up.
If you get the kit, it comes with these little arms that have RE attachment, and you can and they actually have clamps too, so you can clamp them to things. I'm like, they just thought of everything. I love this kit.
It's a great system.
So much. Yeah. And power that with the 1200X. Those are my 2 favorites. So.
Yeah. Lastly, guys, we have this Mofage.
Poco.
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 So Matt and I, we were NAB 2 years ago, and we were looking for lenses, and we actually decided because of all the different adapters that were there, This is the one we went with. It has your rear drop-in filter, spot for a drop-in filter.
It can be a V&D.
It can be V&D. It can be Black Pro Mist. It can be a lot of different things. One thing to look out for that we realized after the fact was if your rear element on your lens
really the
protrudes.
Athenas is the only ones we found.
It's the only ones that we know of, but it's something to watch for. If the rear element protrudes out as you focus, it will get in the way of this. But what we like to use this for is if we have our A1s or our FX6s, any of our E-mount cameras, and we want to attach either our our other spherical cinema lenses, or if we want to attach our Atlas Mercuries, because there is just something magical about an E-mount with an Atlas Mercury.
You don't want to run the red raw big files,
Right.
and you still want really cool stuff. It's amazing throwing it on an FX3 or an A1 and running around with it. And
or an
the stuff you can
FX6.
get.
We've got some. We actually did a little short with.
I'm just saying, like handheld. If you just want to run it real quick,
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
we need to do a video on our little setup for that.
Yeah,
we need to do
cool.
one. But we've done, like I said, we didn't want to have the reds out.
3 minutes.
It is. We didn't want to have our reds out, but we wanted to be able to get that cool, unique look that you're going to get from anamorphic, and this allowed us to do it. It's a great adapter. Having the drop in the back is really nice.
So the moral of this video is
spend money on
the media creator in your family, and they will really, really love you.
If you love them. If you don't love them, then buy them a magic arm.
Yeah, there you go.